Hello friends! This will be another question video. I'm going to try to answer some random questions you guys have asked in my videos. What is Yujiro Hanma's biggest fear? First of all, I doubt that Yujiro is afraid of anything. In fact, he is the one who instills fear in others. Baki himself has admitted that he has been intimidated by his father. And not only him, many other fighters have mentioned that the mere presence of the ogre instills fear. Moreover, Yujiro was born fearless since he was a baby, and is now considered the strongest creature on Earth. But if I had to answer that question, I would say that Yujiro's biggest fear would be different from how many people imagine it. For me, Yujiro's biggest fear would be the fact that he would not find a worthy opponent to fight. The ogre lives for the fight, and that's all he thinks about. Imagine how he would feel if one day he couldn't find an opponent to give him a good fight. Let's remember that this guy is not someone who enjoys fighting weaker beings than him. He is a man who only wants to face the strongest on the planet. That's why when he has to face an opponent who is weaker than him, he always decides to end the fight quickly. I can't imagine how bored Yujiro would feel in a world of weak people. It's clear that no one in the Baki universe is on his level, but come on, at least there are people with the courage to stand up to him. Now imagine a world with ordinary people, and not a single man willing to stand up to him. It would definitely be Yujiro's worst nightmare. Do you think Jack is at Baki's level? I think he's close, but I don't think he can beat him in a match right now. It is true that Jack has a new technique that is deadly to anyone who faces him. But in my opinion, now that everyone has seen him in action, many fighters must be thinking about how to deal with that new technique. Baki surely already has a plan to counter Jack's bite, plus he's faced the Canadian giant before. What you have to recognize about Jack is that he is approaching Baki's level without even having activated his demon back. Now imagine what this monster could do if he manages to awaken his demon back. He would definitely be someone to be feared. But that's just my opinion. Don't forget that we are already close to the rematch between these two brothers, and only then we will see who is the stronger of the two. Jack is currently in my top 7 best fighters in the series. I didn't know whether to put him above Pickle, since Pickle never faced Sukumi, so it's hard to tell which of the two was a better fighter. Next question. What happened to the iceberg video? What happened is that I had to delete it because YouTube put a lot of restrictions on me, and in the end the video was shadow banned. At first the video was only demonetized, but then it was restricted, and it was impossible for it to appear in YouTube recommendations. Finally, the video stopped getting views in the second week, and that bothered me because I put a lot of effort creating it. I guess it was for saying some words that YouTube doesn't like. You know, lately you have to be family friendly on this platform. I would have left the video if they had only removed the monetization, but in the end, they put a terrible shadow ban on it. But don't worry. I'm thinking of re-uploading that video, adding more things to make it different from the previous one. And well friends, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked it. I hope you have a nice day or night. See you soon.